Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala man yusamma fi sama bi Ahmad wa fil ardi bi Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajjil farajah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is the 22nd of the holy month of Ramadan of 1443 or 2022. And we are now nearing the end of the holy month of Ramadan. May we come out of this holy month of Ramadan, may we come out of this month of Ramadan clean, and may we have been forgiven. And oh Allah, if we are not yet forgiven, we still have some extra hours left, and may Allah include us in those who are forgiven, inshallah. We were speaking about pride, and we said that this is a very ugly characteristic of human beings, how we treat each other with disdain, how we look down upon each other in a very condescending manner, how you actually want to spit, the attitude of spitting on somebody because he might not be in the same class like you, or the same wealth like you, or the same color or race like you, and all of these are the wrong things. Allah says, Innama akramakum indallah, the most honored, the most superior, the one who is dignified in the sight of Allah is the one who has taqwa, the one who develop God consciousness, the one who develop compassion for people, love for people, empathy for people. May we be eternally clothed by these sublime characteristics by virtue of this holy month of Ramadan, inshallah. Let us give you another anecdote that happened during the Holy Prophet's time, salamullah. A beautiful story, this one, as it is reported by Imam Jafar Sadiq, salamullah alayhi, where he says, a rich man came to the Holy Prophet. His clothes were clean and looked very new, you know. So he sat near the Holy Prophet in a very respectable and dignified manner. Then, after a few moments, another poor person came, and obviously the clothes were dirty, and it was full of stains, and was broken and torn at some areas, on the piece of garment or clothes. So this poor man went to go sit next to this rich man. Then as he was sitting, the rich man did this, pull his clothes together, because he don't want this poor man to touch him, or that somehow there is an exchange, because he did this in a very ugly and condescending manner. So, seeing this, the Holy Prophet said, are you perhaps nursing a fear that a person's poverty would infect you? Very beautifully. There the Holy Prophet, in a reprimanding way, is teaching this man. So he says, no, Holy Prophet, no Prophet of Allah. Then the Holy Prophet added, are you afraid then that the dirt of this garment would be transferred over onto your clothes, that the dirt is also infectious? So the man said, no. Then the Holy Prophet asked, why did you gather your clothes like this? Why did you behave like this, as if there's something wrong with him? So he said, O Prophet of Allah, every person will have his enemy along with him. So he now thought that this man is his enemy going to infect him, with his poor status? So the Holy Prophet so beautifully said, now what do you have to say? So he apologized to the poor person, and then he said, okay, as compensation to repair the damage now that was done, I will give you half of my wealth. So the Holy Prophet asked, do you accept? Asked the poor man, do you accept? So the poor person says, Holy Prophet, no, I'm not going to accept it. Then he says, why? The rich man was astonished. Why? So he says, I'm afraid the wealth might lead me astray as it led you. Beautifully, beautiful lesson is in this anecdote. Don't let your wealth or your whatever you own be a catalyst, be a medium that you look down on others. As this man did when the poor man came to sit next to him, he did like, don't come sit near me, He didn't say it, but that was his attitude, his behavior. May we never act like this with people, even with poor people. May we treat every human being with respect, and may we take this lesson for this day, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.